What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Fact versus Fiction. I'm your host, Jax. All right. So for today's video, it's going to be a little dark, a little steep. So I'm gonna talk about this stabbing that happened on the train. First, we're gonna react to Stevie Knight's video, Night Talk, on his channel, just a little bit of it, and then I'm gonna go into the article and go through that, and then give my thoughts and opinions. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump straight into it.
Well, let's get into it, huh? I've been flooded by a bunch of y'all to give my thoughts about this whole stabbing situation with the Ukrainian refugee.
It's 9:46 p.m. You'll notice right away, this looks like any other ride aboard the light rail. People are doing what they do these days, keeping to themselves, scrolling on their phones as they ride along. The man accused in the killing, DeCarlos Brown, is in the red hoodies on the right side of your screen. He appears to be maybe a little emotional, perhaps a little agitated, but nothing disruptive. There's nothing that gets anyone's attention. About 30 seconds later, Irina Zarutska boards. She's wearing a hat and a t-shirt from a pizzeria, and she sits in the row in front of Brown. She has earbuds in and is looking at her phone. She too's just minding her own business. They ride along for around 4 minutes with nothing unusual happening. Then around 9:50 p.m., Brown reaches into a pocket. We've zoomed in on it here. He pulls out a pocket knife. No one notices a thing. Seconds later, he would stand up, and from behind, unprovoked, as we stop the video, he would stab the young woman several times. She had no chance to defend herself. The attack was over in seconds, and when it was over, Brown walked through the train attempting to get off. Few passengers, if any, at first realized what had happened, until they noticed drops of blood on the floor. 90 seconds after the attack, a bystander rushes down to begin lending aid to Zarutska. She would die from her injuries. 30 seconds later, 9:52 p.m., 6 minutes into the video, Brown leaves the light rail.
So, yeah.
So that's the video, the clip that I wanted you guys to see. I'm gonna keep playing this for a little bit, see what he has to say, and then I'll go from there.
And if you hadn't seen the video, man, it's like, no, the devil in all this is the media, bro. Like, stay off social media and, develop your own opinion. You know what I mean? Do your own research if you need to figure out who is who or what is what, man. But, from everything I've looked into thus far, man, it's at face value. What you see is what you get, bro. It's a little cute Ukrainian refugee out here trying to get a life together, bro, and bro just stabbed her to death, unprovoked, right? Come to find out, fucking demon-ass bitch boy here who stabbed her was arrested like 14 times for a bunch of egregious crimes, and he just kept getting kicked. So the judicial system failed us in that regard, and it led to this innocent life being taken, man. So, any commonsensical person should all have the same point of view in regards to this shit, bro. The dog is evil.
He gave his thoughts. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna read off to you what I found. Okay, so from what I found is that, right, Brown, the suspect, he has a lengthy criminal history, right? Like Stevie said, He's been arrested 14 times for different offenses. We're not too sure how many of those charges that were brought against him that were prosecuted, but some of them are armed robbery, felony, larceny, and breaking and entering into a family's home. And apparently, he struggles with mental health as well. So this could be a thing of where he's either shouldn't have been in jail before. Well, he was put in jail one time, but we'll get into that. Right. We're actually about to get to that right now. So he spent more than 5 years behind bars for robbery with a dangerous weapon. State records show uh, North Carolina state records list 14 cases for Brown. Other than those related to the killing, these stem back from 2011, including arrests for minor offenses like speeding, shoplifting, and it's unclear how many of those were prosecuted. After the release from the 5 years, he was sentenced in 2020. He didn't seem like himself, his sister said. So his sister is now talking to CNN and giving her perspective on how he is after being released from prison. So she goes on and continues to say he struggled holding conversations, he struggled holding a job. Brown had been diagnosed with schizophrenia. He suffered from hallucinations and paranoia. And this is coming from his sister again, okay? She also said he was sometimes aggressive and attacked her, and this was in 2022. Though he was arrested that night, she decided to drop the charges out of concern for her brother's mental health. Quote, I know he was battling something, but I wanted to know what it was, she said, So, end quote. Her brother told her multiple times that the government had implanted a chip in in him. So, I mean, this is somebody who obviously who was diagnosed with schizophrenia, who was diagnosed with all of these problems and was released back into the world. I mean, regardless of the fact that he was in jail for 5 years, when he came out, he had issues. I can't imagine what it's like inside of being in jail or in prison because it's a different environment. It's not your day to day life outside of those walls that you're confined to. I'm pretty sure it can have some type of effect on you, being in there and being around a certain group of people who actually committed a whole bunch of crime. But I don't know this person, right? I don't know this person from a can of paint. But with that being said, going in there and living life on a day to day, being told when to eat, when not to eat, when you can go out yourself, when you can't go out yourself, having a certain amount of time to shower, being told when to, pee or poop or whatever. I'm sure that can have a psychological effect on you. But he himself probably had some type of issues before he went in. If he already had previous charges before, they didn't help him. They didn't help him in the way that they were supposed to. If they seen that he had mental issues, they should have got him some type of mental help, put him in a hospital, psychiatric or whatever. But instead, he was in jail or prison for 5 years and they let him out. So, I mean, I don't think he really stood a chance. And sometimes when you get out, there's a lot of people when they get out, they'd rather go back in because they can't handle the outside world anymore because so much time has passed. They don't have what they need to get back on their feet. So they're on the streets, they're doing drugs, they're doing X, Y, and Z. And sometimes they just do that just to get put back in jail because they know they have somewhere to sleep. They know they're going to get at least 3 meals a day. They know that they have a bed they can lay on. So there is a lot of stuff that happens like that. So yes, the judicial system did fail him multiple times, and they failed the innocent people that he's robbed or that he's obviously, killed. And it sucks for the girl's family too, because that's an unfortunate situation that they have to be in. Now they have to, like, she was like, what, 20 something? 20 something. They escaped Ukraine to have a better life. And like, I'm pretty sure if they knew that one of them was gonna go, they probably would have stayed in Ukraine. I don't know, but I'm just saying, because that's a very unfortunate situation to be in, and you got to send out prayers to her family, because that's crazy. But anyways, they need to do something about it. Get some help. Get the man some help. Get the man some help. If he's schizophrenia, get him some help. He needs it. Put him in jail. Put him behind bars for whatever, how long, I don't know. But he also needs mental help as well. So jail just won't do it. Yes, that will keep him out of society, but he's going to be a danger to the other people that's in the jail with him or in prison, whatever. Get him some help. We got to do better as a people, because there are a crap ton of other people that are like him who have mental problems, and they just send them right to jail and they don't do anything about it. So I don't know. So, I mean, I guess with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know how you guys feel about the situation, all right? And I will see you guys in the next video. Until next time. And guess what? If you're not there in the next video, if you're not there, then you are square. So until next time.